I was about to do my eyeshadow look for the day and I realized that I've not featured this particular eyeshadow palette out on my channel just yet. These are the Cheeryep eyeshadow palettes, and I've heard so much about this on TikTok and I really wanted to try these out for myself. I've been sitting on them, having this in my cart for about I would say 2 to 3 months already. So I finally decided to pick them up during the 11/11 Taobao haul, and I think that video should be up by the time I'm videoing this down. So I had this for about a month already. I have used 2 palettes, these two, the silver and the blue one. The red one I have not even touched yet. So today, I don't know, I'm currently in the midst of doing a wear test for a cushion foundation. So today's eye look probably will go a little bit more on the lighter, more, you know, clean girl aesthetic, I guess, or maybe I'll try to make it fun. So this is the light blue eyeshadow palette, and this is so pretty. I actually brought this palette with me to Malacca, Malaysia. Next time we have is this silver one over here. This one was the one that actually got my attention because it really reminded me of a Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, the color story of it at least. Let me see if I can find it. This is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette, and this one is the Cheeryep or Tianyan palette. Similar vibes, like they could be cousins, honestly. And I think that this is more of that lighter, pinkier, less grey option of this. So yeah, I think it's still really fun. I do like the grey tones in this. I don't know, I'm just going through a phase right now where I'm really into grey eyeshadows, and I love the fact that there's a ton of matte eyeshadows for you to play and choose from, and then you have just like 4 solid shimmer shades that are so dang pretty and fun. And this red one over here, I do not know the name. I look back as if I could read the Chinese words. Guys, I'm a yellow banana, okay? Outside Asian, inside white. My Chinese isn't the best. So this is the red palette over here. Very smoky and fun at the same time. This is definitely something I'm hoping to get more into in 2026, like fun, colorful eyeshadows and not just like light washes of color. If I could make a collab palette, I think it would be something similar of this vibe, because I love the fact that this particular palette is your daily colors. Like, it's light washes of colors, browns, pinks, you still have that, but it's still fun. And since I'm holding up my favorite palette out of the 3, I think I'll go into this first. I'll go into the pink shade and on a flat shader brush. This one is from Rosy Rosa. I'm just going to put it all over my eyelids. These eyeshadow palettes are decently pigmented. For $19 and you're getting so many unique shades, I think these are really worth it. Because I was reading like a bunch of reviews online, seeing like what people were saying about them, and some people were saying that, oh, they're disappointed because the eyeshadow formula itself isn't that pigmented. And I will say it's not as pigmented if your point of reference is gonna be Western eyeshadows back in 2016, 2018, where it's just like one dot and it's like pigment, you know, all over your eyes. This is something a little bit more pigmented than K-Beauty shadows. It's not as tightly pressed, but it is not instant pigment like a Western shadow. Low-key lost my train of thought while I was blending, but I just hope that people make like a fair comparison, because sometimes, you know how some people are like critical of C-Beauty a little bit because of xenophobia? Sino? Is it Sino for me or Xeno? Xeno is XE. I'm talking about the SINOPHOBIAA. Yes, that one. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully people give it a fair comparison and not just hate because it's China. Pretty decent eyeshadow. This one is a little bit of a wash of color all over the lid, but it is something that I'm trying to go for because today's makeup is going to be a little bit light-handed. I'm not sure if I want to go out later for a little bit just to get a bit of fresh air and not get cooped up in the house. Maybe I might. Currently it is 5 p.m. Next shade I'm gonna go in is, let's go into this dusty purple here. knock off the excess, and then I'll just put it in the crease area. Initially, when I first started off my channel, you guys know that I only talk about K-beauty, and it was like light washes of color for everything, and I was a bit afraid to do anything more like fun and out there in case I like scared people off, or like, this isn't your makeup style. I was afraid that people would say that if you wear such dramatic eyeshadow look, then maybe K-beauty is not for you, or something along those lines. I mean, time and place for everything, right? But yeah, that was something I was really afraid of. But I think as I've turned 25 and the prefrontal cortex have developed in my head, I feel that I've just don't give a damn anymore at this point. I would just do whatever I want to do. So yeah. Okay, that's the dusty purple eyeshadow. Just gonna like take a clean brush with nothing and just like clean it up a little bit. That's another tip I've learned like during not really makeup class, but I watched like other makeup artists. One thing I realized is that they keep like a fluffy, clean brush, like there's nothing on it, right? And they just go over and just try to like blend and smooth everything out. It does up the makeup game a little bit. Like the blend looks a little bit smoother. Let's see, do I want to get a silver like this? Oh, look at this. It's like a blue silver. It's so crazy. Whoa. That looks nice. That looks real nice. I think I'm just being extra right now, but I do want to add like a bit more pigmentation, like a bit more depth. I think for the mobile lid, I'll go in with this pink shade over here. This one. Ooh. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but this is so... oh my god, it's a duochrome. White base pink with like a bit of a magenta shift to it. That's pretty. Wow. Oh my god. Why did I get this palette sooner? It's so pretty. I added a bit of mascara on. Now I'm gonna go back and do the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into the pink shade over here. I'm gonna run it across the lower lash line entirely. So just like very diffuse pink, I would say. Nothing too heavily concentrated. Now you have that pink going on along the lower lash line, kind of like a diffused aegyosal color. Take this, and then I want to take maybe this dark grayish brown color over here, and then I run it like right here. And then for inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go into this satiny pink shimmer. I think this is a lot softer, and then I'm gonna put it like right in the middle here. That's nice. Inner corner highlight really like brings together a look. I should be a bit more precise also, but I'm just winging it a little bit. I'm gonna add a bit of pink on my lower lash line a little bit. Oh, I want to put in my waterline, but I kind of messed it up a little bit. Uh-oh. It's okay, I can kind of clean it up a little bit. I added my lippy on already. The combo is the Lily by Red Smiley Lip Blending Stick in number 6. And then I added a bit of MAC Maximal lipstick in Velvet Teddy. This is the base lip color. And then for the inner part of my lip, I went in with a bit of the Peri Para Ink Velvet tint in 31 Wine Nude, my favorite. I actually repurchased this. So yeah, that's what's on my lips. And then I added a bit more of mascara, which I think was a bad idea because it's looking super duper clumpy right now, which I'm not the biggest fan of it. So a bit of a shame. I kind of feel like it ruined it a little bit. But yeah, this is how it's looking like so far. I really love how the eyeshadow is looking like right now and how everything is just harmonizing so nicely. So if you guys are ever curious about Cheeryep, please go and check them out because like this is so good. It's something I wish K-beauty palettes would have gone more towards, but it's always the same kind of colors. I feel that the Cheeryep palettes are a nice balance between safe but also fun colors. For example, the pink shimmer that I use all over my eyelids, it is pink, which is like boring per se, but because of that duochrome flip that it has, it just gives a bit of that extra wow and fun, and I just love this palette so much. This is probably one of my best purchases for the year of 2025 as I'm filming this. I truly didn't expect myself to enjoy this palette so much, and I do feel that this palette is one of the more interesting and fun purchases I have made so far in the year, and I can't wait to come up with more looks with this palette. So I'm really excited to keep using this. Let me know if you want to see videos on the other eyeshadow palettes from Cheeryep. I would love to do some as well, maybe dedicated ones, or you just want to see more in general. Just let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video, which you can check out over here. Bye!